Hi, I'm back from the assembly conference on Fintech and crypto. It was a very good conference, a very good group. But I also learned some scheme called pig butchering, which is making bacon at the expense of other people. And it's a heinous crime that has as its source the loneliness of people. And it follows apparently the same scheme, which I want to share with you because you may know somebody who might fall for it. The scheme starts with incongruous email. So the example given to us was, Dr. David, my dog is still very slow, won't eat dog food. Can you make an appointment for me? Now that's sent to somebody that's not called David, does not have a dog, is not a doctor. And that person will respond, your wrong number, wrong email, I don't have a dog, whatever. And anything that the person responds is used against that person as a form of information. And the scheme will spend up to 90 days building a relationship, and showing lavish lifestyle. And then after the conversation is going and the victim feels safe and appreciated, then the scammer will ask, can we move to WhatsApp, please? And so that typically happens. I had somebody actually ask me to move to WhatsApp, and I said, no, thank you. But the images sent by the scammer are, if it's a man, pretty woman, if it's a woman, it's pretty man, and all living lavish lives until the victim start asking, well, how do you manage to live with such an amount of luxury? And invariably the scammer says, well, I invest in crypto. And when asked more information, the scammer will say, well, my uncle can help. And so the scammer asked the victim to move USD dollars into Tethers on Coinbase, Kraken, one of those websites. And then gradually to move the crypto into a website, an exchange, but it's actually a fake exchange where the so-called uncle makes this optimization and all this trading. And the website will show a great success and wonderful results until either the person asks for some real cash or until the scammer talks about income tax and says, now you need to pay income tax. And when asked, can I pull money out, the scammer will say, no, you can't. You have to pay your taxes with new money. And so the victim is led to take expensive loans on money they no longer have because the money is gone. It's only a decoy. And that has resulted in suicide among the victims because they empty their retirement plans, they empty their educational plans for their children, and now they have nothing, only shame, and they don't want to share that shame. The crime is doubly heinous because the scammers are actually bound laborers and slaves. They've been lured into some, you might call it cyber gulag, by promises of jobs. And they're educated, they have families, and they find out that their passports are stolen, and now they have to suffer tortures, intimidation, and they can't get out. They're fenced under barbed wires. So that's why it's a doubly painful act. And at the center of it is that some person is lonely. So if you know somebody who's lonely, somebody who has lost a wife, somebody whose children is at the home and is alone, or she's alone, take the time to say hi, take the time to make them feel appreciated. So that's my message from the conference. Thank you.